talking to Jessica McCaskill's trainer, Rick Ramos, before this fight, they feel that they simply started too fast against Chantel Cameron, that they did a little bit too much following in the opening 5 rounds. They feel that they got swept. They want to stand their ground, fight off the back foot a little bit more early on.
It was a very weird vibe from Jessica McCaskill in that Chantel Cameron fight. McCaskill just didn't look into it. They blamed it on the start time, which is right around 1 a.m. in the U.S. for McCaskill. Started that fight late to take advantage of the local broadcaster.
I mean, you got to expect that when you're traveling across the world to fight, another fighter. You got to expect the time lapse, the time difference, the change in body. I just think it was a bad night for Jessica McCaskill, but she has an excellent opportunity to show that was just a bad night against another champion.
Sonny, one of the things I'm watching early from Sandy Ryan is just how comfortable and confident she looks in there. That first fight she had against Erica Farris, she just looked tight. She looked uncomfortable in that fight. Looked a lot different the second time out.
Yeah, I think when she came to the ring with a different set of tactics, I think the levels of skill was night and day. I think, she was trying to take the fight to her opponent the first time, and then in the rematch, she really stood off, boxed her, and let her skill, as she landed some big shots there, she let her skill really take over the second fight.
One thing Sandy Ryan definitely has, that left hook to the body, left hand to the body. That is a money punch for her.
And she already landed it cleanly on McCaskill.
Both women have gone to the body well here in the opening round. The opening minute, a good one from McCaskill, but Sandy Ryan coming on strong in the second minute of this round as she rips a nice left hook to the body. And Sandy Ryan's WBO title on the line. The winner would also be the lineal welterweight champion.
Ryan landing some good body shots on the inside. Everything countering downstairs. That's game plan by the taller Sandy Ryan. I love that game plan so far.
And clear instruction from Clifton as well. Stay patient and the shots will come. McCaskill will open herself up. I agree with the corner, but I think Sandy's really trying to take it to McCaskill here early in the second round.
Sonny, what do you think about the addition to Kay Karoma to the corner as well? What do you think that is bringing to Sandy's game?
Well, the more experience, the better. I mean, anytime you can have an extra mind and a good boxing mind in and around the corner, around fight week, around the camp, it's all adding to it. And someone that's been there and done it all will be a big asset to the team.
Good body shots there from Sandy Ryan. A nice reply up top from Jess McCaskill. A stiff left hook connected there.
Yeah, McCaskill is accustomed to breaking the distance with the overhand shots. But right here, she's having a hard time breaking that distance this early in the fight because Sandy Ryan is stepping back, countering. Every time McCaskill comes in, she's getting popped with something.
I like how Sandy turned around and got the center of the ring real quick there. Landed a good stiff right hand before McCaskill dropped the head, and a few more shots landed. And I think that's a dangerous position for McCaskill to keep going.
In the corner of Sandy Ryan, evident. We'll see if Jessica McCaskill can make some adjustments. Remember, the game plan, as was described to us by Rick Ramos prior to the fight, was to really turn up the heat here in the second half of the fight. That's something that they said they should have waited to do against Chantel Cameron.
Well, if she's going to turn up the heat, she's going to have to double and triple her way in. She's a shorter fighter with a shorter reach, so just because she is a shorter fighter doesn't mean she can't out-jab the taller fighter. So jab to the gut, the chest, and double upstairs, and then bang away at the body once you do break that distance.
I agree, Sergio, because when McCaskill is landing, it seems to be maybe the second or third shot in the combination. She might miss the first two and she's getting the third. But if she actually tried just throwing the shots, not really trying to land, but getting in the movement and the rhythm, then she might find that third shot that she's really trying to put purchase on. She'll land better with more efficiency.
Yeah, and I just asked Rick Ramos, the trainer of Jessica McCaskill, what he thought. He was pretty comfortable with how the fight has been going. He said Jess is trying to stay disciplined here because she wants Sandy to come to her so we can try to land something big over the top.
Couple good counter shots from McCaskill over the last minute or so.
I would think that's a good game plan if you're ahead on points, but I think Ryan might be ahead in this fight, so standing back waiting for a counter might be working against her.
But it's interesting because Clifton's also giving the advice to Sandy, the sort of same side of advice on the other side, stay outside, keep the stick, let her beat herself, where Ramos is saying be patient and let her come in. So they're both trying to see who goes first and who crosses the trench into no man's land.
Well, and frankly, they're both working against their own instincts. Both women want to do the very opposite of what they're being told to do right now.
But I don't think she's really making much of the opportunity she's getting right now, McCaskill. But Sandy is giving her plenty.
And you can tell that McCaskill, good body shot there. Good body shot by Ryan. I think that might have hurt. That buckled the knees of McCaskill. She didn't like that body shot.
Might have. That right elbow of McCaskill tucked immediately right now.
A slight delayed reaction as well.
As I say that, McCaskill still firing that right hand, trying to fight her way out of danger. Look at that left hook from McCaskill.
Both fighters letting hands go here. I'm liking the work from Sandy Ryan to the body
shot again.
And another reaction as well. She can't keep taking clean body shots.
McCaskill's hurt to the body, Sonny. You can tell.
And she was landing him in the first round, Sandy. She's been landing him throughout the fight. She's been investing in the body since early on, and it's looking like it's paying off here in the 7th round.
Even when McCaskill's coming forward trying to be offensive, she's minding that right side of her rib. I don't know if Ryan knows how hurt McCaskill is to the body.
Whether she does or doesn't, she just landed a nice uppercut to the body once more, and now digs downstairs again. 2 rounds to go. What has been a fascinating world title clash. Unified welterweight title on the line. A unified champ, Jessica McCaskill. The WBO champion, Sandy Ryan. Ryan looking terrific over the last couple rounds. And we've been hearing the corner of Sandy Ryan. We have not been hearing anything from the McCaskill corner. The reason why, as McCaskill lands a nice right hand, the corner of McCaskill, Rick Ramos declined to be mic'd up for this fight.
Why am I not surprised?
Ooh, good body shot by McCaskill.
Excellent shot there. McCaskill's right hand gets there first before the left hook of Ryan. McCaskill fighting well off the ropes right now.
Yeah, but Sandy Ryan having no respect for the power of McCaskill right now, fighting and taking it to McCaskill straight.
Great right hand from Sandy Ryan lands there. McCaskill getting pushed back and beating up the game a little bit, but she turns Sandy onto the ropes now. Oh, good shot from McCaskill.
Exchanges the head of Sandy Ryan. Goes for a ride after a couple of those right hands from McCaskill.
And this is McCaskill's opportunity. I mean, Sandy Ryan wants to fight the shorter fighter, the fiercer fighter, fighting her fight.
And you've got to respect the way McCaskill really just bites down on her gum shoulder and lets shots go. And even when she's getting caught with some heavy shots, it's getting the crowd going, definitely this fight.
McCaskill is as rugged a fighter as you're going to find in the sport of boxing when she wants to be.
But Sandy Ryan is not intimidated by that rough tactics of McCaskill.
And some of them own from Sandy there.
They want to talk rough tactics. Several times during this fight, Jessica McCaskill's looked to the referee for help there. So give Sandy Ryan credit. She took this fight incredibly seriously, moved to the U.S. for her training camp, has really been disciplined to try to win these 2 extra world titles.
Good work on the inside from both women. The left hook connects from Sandy Ryan. There's one from McCaskill. After an uppercut, the frustration obvious from McCaskill right now as we enter the final moments of this fight.
Visibly shrugging her arms out, and I think she's been well beaten here tonight. I think you struggled to give more than 1, maybe 2 rounds to McCaskill. I think it was a great fight, a great night for Sandy Ryan, and a new unified world champion for Britain.
Tremendous fight. And is that the crowning moment for Sandy Ryan?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here in Orlando, Florida, we go to the judges' scorecards. Mark Streisand, 97-93, McCaskill. Michael Ross, 96-94, Ryan. Barry Lindenman scores this contest 95-95. We have a split draw.
Let me be the first to say it. That was terrible. I hope they can hear me right now live on DAZN. That was terrible. I don't know what the judges were watching. I want to be the first one to say it. I don't know if anyone else will say it. That was terrible.
That may have been a draw, but that was a robbery, man. I think Sandy Ryan clearly won this fight.